Hello, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. Today's class is Would You Rather? My name is Will, and we are going to be playing the famous game in which you have to choose between two scenarios and explain why you chose what you're doing. Verbling is an online language learning platform. There are classes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with native teachers, so you can get whatever experience you want anywhere in the world. And let's see, it looks like we have one person joining us so far. Is that Peter? Are you there?
Yes, I am here. Hello, Will teacher. Teacher Will, sorry.
Say that again, I didn't hear you.
Hello, teacher Will. How are you?
I'm doing well. I love your picture, Peter.
Thank you so much.
Who is that? Is that your son or daughter?
She's my daughter, but this picture is really old picture.
Okay. How old is she now?
She is 4 years old.
Okay. Wow. They grow fast, right?
Yeah.
And
How
where
are
are you? Me, I don't have any children yet. I'm still
You
don't have children now.
Oh.
So. And where are you calling from, Peter?
I come from Hungary. Do you know where it is?
Hungary.
Yes.
Yeah. Very interesting. I'm close to you. I'm in Barcelona now, so
No. Yes.
not very far. What is
No.
your favorite place in Hungary?
Favorite place? Maybe Hortobágy and
Okay.
Hortobágy is the really big. Wait a minute, I don't know what is this.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Can you repeat that
Mare?
again? Sorry.
Mare? Do you understand mare? This is a really big mare.
No.
Okay, no problem.
No problem. I see we have someone else that joined us. George, are you there? Hello, George.
Hello.
How are you today?
Fine. I have already wake up.
You're just waking up. And where are you waking up? Where are you calling from?
I'm from Spain.
From Spain. Oh, wow. So we are very close. Where in Spain? What city in Spain?
Alcoy, near
Alcoy.
Alicante.
Okay, okay. I'm farther up north in Catalan territory, so we're very close.
Nice.
All right, so to get started, do you guys know, are you familiar with, I'm going to try to share some questions with you. Let's see, can you see something that says, would you rather right now?
Yes,
That
I
should
can.
be on the screen. Okay, so have you guys seen this before? Do you know what this means? Can you give me an example question?
Yeah, it's what do you prefer?
What do you prefer? Exactly. So I have, and I think we have someone else join us. Hello, Alex. Are you there?
Hello, everyone.
Wonderful. Where are you calling from, Alex?
I'm calling from Ukraine.
From Ukraine. We have Ukraine, Spain, and Hungary today. We have 3 countries. International class. So we're talking about would you rather, and George just explained the meaning of that to us. Would you mind saying that again, George?
Yeah, I think it's something like, well, what do you prefer? What do you
Exactly.
prefer?
Exactly. So when we say would you rather, can we say, for example, would you rather, give me an example sentence. We'll say, would you rather who, or would you rather blank or blank? What kind of word goes in those blanks? I say, would you rather?
Therefore, a noun, no.
Exactly. Would you rather eat chocolate or? Let me type that as well. Does it make sense to say, would you rather? Is this a good sentence? Does this make sense? So with this, we don't put the to. It's only just bam, infinitive. So we say, would you rather eat chocolate or eat vanilla, for example? So, we write. Now, would you rather to eat? And can everyone see the text box in the Verbling chat? Goran. See, Goran, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. As you said you had sound problem, I want to make sure it's better now. So, to start, I would like to have you guys questions. So, for example, George, ask Alex. George?
Sorry?
Can you read the question on the screen?
Yeah, sure. Would you rather eat chocolate or potato chips?
Alex, your answer.
I like eat chocolate more.
Yeah, you like chocolate. What about you, George?
I'd rather chocolate too.
Yeah, me too. Chocolate is more delicious, I think. And then Alex, can you ask Peter this question?
Would you rather watch a movie or go dancing?
I prefer to watch a movie
Yeah? Why is that?
because I don't dance.
You don't can you dance though?
I can't dance. Sorry. Yes, you are right. I can't dance.
Okay. There's always a time to learn. So
Yes, you are right.
as we continue this, I want you guys to ask more questions to each other. So for example, when Peter says he prefers watching a movie, I ask why. So as we continue with this, I want you to start talking between each other, asking more questions. So for example, now this Peter, you're asking George.
Okay, George, would you rather study English or math today?
I'd rather study English.
This is a great goal.
And then Peter, can you ask him another question, like why, for example?
And why do you choose English?
I have never liked to study math. I prefer English. I prefer learn other languages. I think it's
I'm
more
sorry.
useful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. But you should learn math in English. And here you go. Sorry, this is sorry.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
When did you all start learning English?
Sorry?
This is not related, just I'm curious. When did you start learning English?
I started learning English about when I was 6 or 7. Now
Oh, okay.
I'm 30, but I left it for many years. Now I'm returning to I want to get a certificate, so I'm going to start today. To study these days.
Awesome. And Alex, what about you? When did you start studying English?
I started to learn English since my childhood at the
Okay.
school, and I like this language.
Me too. It's a good language. What about you, Peter?
I have been learning English for 6 or 1 years, 6 months or 1 year.
Okay.
But I learned English before when I get a degree. This is a good pronunciation. Okay, thank you. Degree. The degree requires the language exam, and I choose English because I learned before very little, and when I finished English, I will learn Spanish.
Ah, very nice. So
Yo hablo español.
you and George should talk after class today. All right, George, your turn with Alex. Now, how do you start the question again?
Would you rather
Very
study
good.
English or play video games?
Well, I prefer to study English, maybe. It's more interesting for me.
And George, any follow-up questions?
But do you think that play video games it can be funny for a while? Would you like to do the play video games too, or you don't?
Well, I like to play some video games, but it takes many times for other things, and learning English it's more important, and it's great opportunity to talk with someone, and that's why I prefer to study English more time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that play video games takes a lot of time. You have to have a lot of time to play.
Ooh, this is a big one. Alex, I think it's your turn with Peter.
Would you rather live in a big house in the suburbs or a tiny apartment in an exciting neighborhood in the city?
Please wait, I don't know what is the suburbs. Please wait, translate that.
Alex, George, do you know what the suburbs are? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it's outside the center of the city, in the maybe in the countryside and suburbs. You can find big houses and more space to gardens or something like that.
Very good. Do you think it's more common for families to live in apartments or in the city or in the suburbs?
Okay, we are living in country near Budapest, and I prefer to live in suburbs.
Alex, do you have anything more to ask?
No?
No? Okay. Does anyone prefer to live in the city?
Yeah, I prefer living in the city, but only I prefer both. I prefer living in the city in maybe in winter, but then in summer I prefer my country house with my swimming pool and my pets, my dogs, and and enjoy the mountain and something like this. But in winter I prefer the city.
Yeah,
and that's what I do.
I think there are benefits to having both options. You're very lucky that you can do that.
Thank you.
Let's see. Peter, George, your guys' turn.
Okay, I am here. Would you rather to work in an office or work outdoors, George?
Yeah, I prefer to work outdoors. I'm a vet, and now I'm working in a hospital inside, but I prefer to work outdoors with horses and with cattle. but but I don't have that work. I have another one. I have to be inside a hospital.
Mm-hmm. And I see. I don't have any question. Thank you.
Fair enough. All right, George, your turn to ask.
I can see the question now. Would you rather live in a cold climate or live in a hot climate?
Who?
Alex.
Oh.
I would live in hot climate maybe because I like more warm places, and in these places you can go rest and spend your time very good.
And do you like winter sports?
Well, yes, I like winter sports. I like skating.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
But it's possible that you prefer the hot climate because you live in Ukraine and always it's cold.
Well, yes, but in winter the weather is cold. But now outside it's a beautiful day, sunny day, and it's very hot summer, and maybe that's why.
Okay, thank you very much.
What temperature is hot? This is for Alex, George. This is for all of you guys. What temperature for you guys is hot? Like how many degrees Celsius?
For me, about 35, 38.
35 is hot for you, correct? That's too much. George, Peter, same? Different?
For me, the 30
Mm.
up to 30 is really hot.
Yeah, I'm agree with you.
Thank you.
I think 38 it's too hot. Isn't hot. It's like the fire.
That's inside an oven or something. It's 29 right now outside, and I'm sweating a lot. All right, let's reverse it now. Alex, you ask George a question.
Would you rather have too much air conditioning or too much heat?
Sorry, I can see the question, and I haven't understand it. Have too much. Have too. Would you rather have too much?
Victor, are you there? I think we have someone new joining us.
Hello,
Hello, Victor. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Ukraine. Now we have 2 people from Ukraine today. It's a party.
I have never met before people from Ukraine.
Okay, you're lucky today. So, Alex just asked George a question. Alex, can you repeat that?
Okay, would you rather have too much air conditioning or too much heat?
Okay, I don't understand the meaning of that question.
So what word?
No, I understand all the words, but I don't understand the question or the context.
Okay,
Maybe it means, do you prefer cold air or warm air? In what air can you breathe better? Maybe like this way.
Yeah, it's in general what hot or cold kind of temperature. Would you rather it be to everything ice or everything fire? Too hot or too cold?
Yeah, I rather to be too cold in summer and too hot in winter.
Nah, cheating. That's cheating. if you have to pick one. No, that's okay. Let's see, George, can you ask, let's have Victor start. Can you ask Victor next question?
Yeah. Do you prefer go shopping or hiking?
What's the question?
Do you prefer go shopping or hiking?
Or you?
Yes, I would like to answer. Yes, can I?
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
Would you rather go shopping or hiking?
It depends on which time of year we have. For example, in summer, I would rather go hiking, but in the winter, I would rather to do shopping, go shopping, and it depends on which weather now. That's it.
Do you like mountains or do you prefer the other places like the beach to walk?
I prefer in summer. I prefer beach because I like sun and forgot this word when you make your body brown by sun, and I like beach.
Okay, thank you.
And a helpful word I think there is, you'd say, I like tanning. That is when you sit in the sun and your body turns brown. Helpful little vocabulary thing there. And Victor, can you ask Peter the next question?
Yes. Peter, would you rather go ski diving or scuba diving?
So, what is skydiving? How does a person go skydiving? What is something you need to go skydiving? Because this is not a normal word.
When we jump from airplane and we open the sky.
Yeah, that's.
What is that? The parachute.
Yeah, very good.
When we oh yes, open the parachute. Yes, thank you.
And where do you do scuba diving?
It is when we jump the water and we down there and we use the I don't know what is that, but we.
It's okay, but what can you do when you're underwater? Is what we say.
Underwater.
Underwater.
I never try this because I can't skydiving and scuba diving, but if I have time, I prefer the scuba diving.
And then Victor, do you have another question for him after his answer?
Yes. Did you try skydiving?
I won't because I am afraid that the parachute doesn't open. Won't open. And I jump from airplane.
Yes, I also have this game. Yes, because I think that it's not necessary to make your body in danger because just do it for fun. It's not so good, I think, because you make a risk without any reasons.
So we have. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, I don't understand. Sorry, I don't get you.
Teacher, did you understand me?
Your voice is really far.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Now better. Now better. Is it better now? My voice.
Oh, very much. That's very. Can you repeat now?
Yes. I thought that make your body to risk without any reasons. It's not good idea.
I see, but your voice is really good. Thank you.
Thank you. I agree with you.
Is there anyone in class that did skydive before?
No.
No George, no Peter, no Victor. Alex, did you skydive? No, never.
Oh, I'm afraid.
And
Yeah,
you?
I did one time actually.
Sorry, please repeat.
I did, and my parachute. And when you skydive, you need two parachutes. One is the normal one, and one is for the emergency situation when the parachute does not open. And the first parachute did not function, so I had to use the emergency parachute. So you guys, the fear that you have that makes sense. That is good, and it was a good experience though.
Teachers, sorry. Is it true that after if you tried it one time, you wouldn't like to try it again, or your scaring is more than in first time? Is it true?
I think it's different for each person. For me, I would love to do it again. I think it is an amazing experience. It costs money. It's a little expensive to skydive. So for that reason, I'm happy with the one experience. And you are also right that it is a risk without benefit. Like there's a big risk of dying when you jump from a plane.
And how many meters did you jump from an airplane?
That's a good question. I don't know, but we were in the sky for like 5 minutes. So, and I think 4 minutes was with the parachute, but time just falling through air was probably a minute, I think. Free fall is the word we use for that.
1 minute?
If I remember correctly, yes.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe it was about 20 seconds, but you feel like it was 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, it was amazing.
And
has anyone? Oh, sorry.
Did you take a picture?
No, not in the air. I have pictures on the ground, but.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Has anyone done scuba diving before? Do we have anyone in class who?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Where did you go scuba diving?
In Red Sea, and it was 3 years ago, and it's very amazing. But in my country, it's this kind of sport. I don't know. Is doesn't available. If you want to do it, it's pretty difficult in my country. Yes, but it's amazing experience, and it's not scaring. It's just I think that in space is similar situation. You can just fly, like fly.
Okay. Yeah. Victor, no. Did anyone else? Alex, George, Peter? Scuba diving?
Scuba diving?
Yes. Have you?
When I was in Greece, I tried it, but this is not a traditional scuba diving because I have the what is that? Is a glass and I don't know what is that. Wait a minute, the water pipe.
Ah.
Yes.
Is a snorkel? Is that you?
Snorkel.
Is that what you? It's when you have a pipe in your mouth that goes above the water.
Snorkel. Snorkel.
Yes, when if you snorkeling is when, like with scuba diving, you are completely under the water and you can go wherever you want. With snorkel, you need to stay close to the surface of the water, to the top, because you have a tube that goes out of the water to help you breathe.
I used it, yes,
okay.
And that is really good, but I don't. I didn't try the traditional scuba diving, but I will.
Yeah, it's difficult. You have to do a lot of things. It's very complicated and fun.
Yes, you are right.
Let's see, who is next? I believe George and Alex.
Would you rather go to Australia or to Alaska?
Well, I choose Australia because I have one friend from Australia and I would like to visit him there.
And would you like to do other activities there in Australia, like seeing the different animals that you can find there? Or
Yes. I like the nature and I like animals, and I would like to see there is animals.
I agree with you. I think Alaska should be boring and very cold.
We don't have. I don't imagine. Is there anyone that skis or snowboards in class?
But in Alaska, it's there are no. Are there mountains or is plano? I don't know that.
Flat.
Flat.
I believe there are mountains in Alaska.
Okay, so maybe I can go for a month to Alaska too.
Cool. Okay, let's do Alex and Peter.
What would you rather? Sorry, I can see the question. What would you rather talk about, politics or I can say again.
Celebrities.
Would you rather talk about, politics or what does it matter? Or celebrities?
Celebrities.
Celebrities. Oh, sorry.
I don't choose because I hate both politics and celebrities. I don't, but this is a question. Okay, I talk about celebrities because I more hate politics than celebrities. This is the right sentence, Bill?
So, what you want to say is...
I prefer celebrities, but I hate politics. I hate the celebrities too, But if I said I hate politics, more hate politics than
So you'd say
celebrities. Do you understand?
celebrities. I hate politics more than celebrities.
Okay, wait a minute. I will try translate.
And if you
I
hate,
prefer celebrities than politics.
So the reason that I want to stop to focus on something very quickly is the reason I say do you rather, and look in the text box now. So if I say after that you say you eat something, talk, but if you say do you prefer, we have to use, it's the same meaning, but you have to use something different. You have to say, you have to use ing, so eating, talking, and it's the same thing. So if I say, you can say, I would rather. If you want to say, I prefer.
When you are typing, we can't hear you because your microphone is mute.
My microphone.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
When you're typing on your keyboard, we don't hear you because your microphone automatically mute when you type.
Is that true? I'm sorry. I didn't know that. That's very strange.
No problem. But
okay, so can everyone see the Verbling text box on the right side of the screen? Okay, so when you say would you rather or do you prefer, there's a difference in what comes after. So after would you rather, we put what's called the bare infinitive. It's the infinitive without to. So you can say, would you rather eat chicken or steak? Would you rather talk about celebrities or politics? But if I say, do you prefer, then you have to use ing. So do you prefer eating chicken or eating steak? Do you prefer talking about politics or talking about celebrities? And so that's an important difference is you have to, bye Victor, you have to say, if we're staying with this, for example, question 13. Can everyone see the screen?
Yeah.
And when we got this question, would you rather talk about, etc.? The best reason, the answer, I would rather talk about or I prefer talking about.
They are both.
Respond.
Yeah, both of those are correct. The important thing is they sound the same and they mean the same thing. The important thing is what comes after, because you say I would rather talk about, but I prefer talking about. One you need the gerund, another you need the bare infinitive. One ing, the other no ing.
I see. Thank you.
Of course. So, when we started, what started that? Let's see. Now there are only 3 of us left again. Let's do Alex and Peter. Practice with what we just learned.
Would you rather talk about your problems or talk about your friends' problems?
I prefer talking
Very
about...
good.
Thank you. I prefer talking about my friend's problem, because my problem doesn't matter.
Alex, do you agree? How do you feel about that?
Well, in my opinion, I would rather talking about my problems and don't discuss the others' problems, because it's a bad thing, and it's bad to do it.
Interesting. We have our first disagreement.
Yes.
Peter, how do you feel?
It depends. If I talking wait a minute, about my problems to my friend, and he listening, that's okay. But I think I solve my problem, because I don't know why. I don't like speak my problems. That's all. I don't know. Do you understand?
Yeah, no. Does everyone? I think the important thing is Alex and George. Do you understand what Peter is saying? And if no, ask him more questions. Okay. I think everyone understands that. Let's do Peter and George.
Okay, but I don't know what is a amusement park.
An amusement park. Alex, George, do you know what an amusement park is?
Oh, okay, I translate.
It's like a park of many games, fun, playing.
Mm-hmm. And do they have big? Do you guys know what this word is? Roller coaster. They are large things that you ride, and they go up and down and very fast. What is a roller coaster?
Oh, yes.
They have a lot of roller coasters at amusement parks.
But, can you say the amusement park is the same that thematic park or not?
A theme park.
Theme park. Okay.
Theme park. Yeah. Theme parks and amusement parks, I think. Yes. I would say theme park and amusement park are the same thing. There's a small difference that a theme park usually has a theme or an idea. So, for example, Disney World is a theme park because everything is related to Disney characters. You have Mickey Mouse, and all the people are related. In an amusement park, it's not always the same story with every attraction, with every activity or game. But every theme park is an amusement park.
Okay, thank you.
And I forget who asked the question there.
It's my turn. And I would rather go to an amusement park, because I have a little child, and she doesn't enjoy the museum park.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the amusement parks. I like to feel strong emotions and spend a day with friends.
Alex, how do you feel? What do you think?
I prefer amusement park too, because in this park I can spend my time cheerfully and forget about my problems maybe, and to have fun, to meet with my friends maybe, and to talk with them.
Nice. When was the last time, and this is for everyone, when was the last time you went to an amusement park? This George, Alex, Peter, anyone can answer. When was the last time you visited an amusement park?
Last time, I think it was about 2 summers ago, and it was in Terra Mítica. It's a theme park situated near Benidorm in Alicante.
Very cool. Peter, Alex?
I don't know when we went to a museum park. I don't know. Sorry, I don't remember. 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. And Alex?
Well, I was in amusement park last summer, and I sang there. It's my picture. Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah.
I don't understand. Where is it, Alex? And what do you do on the picture?
I don't understand you. Sorry.
Okay. What do you do on your picture? You said. Oh, okay. I have a mistake. Okay, no problem. Sorry.
Correct question is here. What are you doing? We use continuous for that. What are you doing in your picture?
What? Okay. I'm singing in my picture. It was one event from my school, and I sang there one national Ukrainian song, and I took a part in this event last summer.
You are a professor, Simon. Okay, thank you.
Very nice.
Yes, it is.
So, interesting word here. Does anyone know what it means to skip breakfast? If I skip breakfast, am I hungry? What does it mean to skip breakfast? If I skip breakfast, do I eat?
To pass, maybe.
Correct. And if I skip breakfast, do I normally eat breakfast or no? Like if I say, I skipped breakfast this morning, does that mean that every day I eat as a habit, as a custom, I eat breakfast? And today I didn't, or is it normal for me to not eat breakfast?
I think breakfast is very important. Before I skip breakfast all day, every day. But when I started a diet, I start to have breakfast and lunch and the 5 meals in a day, and it's very important. Don't skip any meal.
George, Alex, what do you think?
Well, to eat breakfast, it's so important for body, for health, and get many forces during the day when you eat breakfast, and it's so important for life, maybe.
George, how do you feel? What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's true. I lost about 40 kilograms, and one of the things that I did bad before was not skip breakfast every day. So I think eat breakfast is so important to our health.
Yeah, and you lost weight after, like, you started eating breakfast and then you lost weight.
And other things, of course, but one of the most important things is starting to eat better than before. And one thing was starting eating breakfast before going to the job, to work,
Mm-hmm.
and then another little piece of bread with ham or other things in the middle morning. Then the lunch, after in the evening another one, and the last one the dinner at night. But it's very important. The first meal in a day, it gives you the energy that you need for affront that journey.
Absolutely. I totally agree. If I don't eat breakfast, I'm a very angry person. I'm not nice. More food questions. Let's see, who is next? I think George and Peter.
Okay. Would you rather eat healthy food or junk food? Junk food. Junk food.
So junk food is the Can you give me an example of junk food?
No. For example, McDonald's.
Donuts, perfect.
It depends, because I prefer eating, of course, healthy food. Okay, I prefer eating, but sometimes I like the junk food, and I ate them sometimes.
Yeah, I think the same that you, and I think you can eat the junk food sometimes, not many times, but in my case, when I eat junk food, after I have to run at least 10 kilometers. I feel bad if I don't run or swim or I ride with my bike.
And Alex, what about you?
I prefer to eat healthy food, but now I can eat this food. But from September I go to the university and I haven't time to eat more healthy food, and I will have only time to drop into my bag some burgers or sandwiches. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, but I think that it's a common idea, but it's false. I like to cook. I like cooking, and I think that many times you spend less time doing a salad or other healthy food. That maybe you spend more time doing hitting a pizza, or it's a common idea, but I think it's not true that you save time eating junk food.
Yeah, but important question. I like that quote, Peter. What is your favorite junk food for everyone? So for me, I love chocolate. I am addicted to chocolate. What about you?
I love eat chocolate too. Okay, of course, and chocolate.
What, and like chocolate or milk chocolate? So very
chocolate. This is the one and first and second position. Chocolate, and I like very much the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Chocolate ice cream is the best. Yeah. What about Alex? What do you guys think?
Well, I have the same feelings about chocolate, and I like some candies. That's all.
What is your second, please? Repeat. The second. Chocolate and?
Chocolate, candy, candies.
Candy. Sorry, I don't understand. Thank you.
Okay.
Candy.
George? Candy, can you give an example of a candy, Alex? A candy that you like to eat?
Candy with taste of apple. Is it right?
Okay. Like Oreos candy, more like chocolate or like sugar, like sour, like fruit tastes.
With fruit tastes.
Okay. And George, what is your vice? What is your favorite dessert or junk food?
Yeah, I think that chocolate isn't a junk food, but
I love that. I love that idea.
yeah, I think we can eat not all chocolate that we want, but we can eat a little piece of chocolate each day. I think it's good, chocolate. So I think junk food is the hamburgers of McDonald's and some pizza. My favorite junk food is the Chinese food that you can find here in Spain. That it's not the real or original Chinese food.
Okay.
And the kebab too.
Doner kebab. Does
Yeah.
anyone else like doner kebab? That is,
I like it.
yeah. What, with more chicken or lamb?
The kebab, I think the mixed meat, right? The lamb and what is that? Meat. Meat, oh, sorry, I don't. It's the cattle and the lamb meat mixed. The kebab.
Yeah, meat mix is wonderful.
Yes, I like it.
I think I'm going to get a donor after this one. All right, one final one. I think since we're in English class, and this is for everyone. Would you rather be able to speak perfect English or be able to talk to animals?
Yeah, in my job would be very useful to talk to animals. So I don't know what to elegir.
You don't know what to choose.
To choose.
Well, I think for me it would be animals, but I think for you guys it is different. Alex, Peter, what do you think?
I prefer talking to animals. I hope I will talking with them.
And Alex?
Well, I like to speak with both with animals, with human, because animals it's the best friend for human, and people for increasing English vocabulary and increasing world.
Yeah, it's a difficult decision, I think. Right, well, that's all the time we have for class today. Again, Verbling's got classes every hour, every day with native speakers whenever you need. You can follow me, and I also do private sessions. Send me a message if you're interested. Alex, Peter, George, thank you so much. I had a really fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well.
Yes.
Thanks to you, Will.
Thanks for you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.